The Republican National Committee, run by Ronna Romney McDaniel, of course, has been facing a lot of backlash from multiple Republican candidates running for president because they do not want to sign a blind loyalty pledge to the Republican candidate. And of course, that has been a requirement for everyone that wants to show up on that debate stage in Milwaukee at the end of August. Ronna McDaniel, the RNC, has said you have to sign this pledge saying that no matter what, you will support the eventual Republican nominee for president. They're calling it their Beat Biden pledge so that it doesn't sound like it's just a loyalty pledge saying you're a Republican no matter what, and if you don't do it, you're a horrible person. But again, multiple Republicans, Chris Christie being one of them, have said, why don't we not do that? Because we may end up having a nominee who is a convicted felon, and then we all look like idiots because we agreed to support them. So maybe amend the language, maybe change the requirements. And again, there were multiple Republicans who said this, like, let's maybe not look like a bunch of damn fools because our party's probably putting up the criminal guy. Ronna McDaniel adamantly said, no, hell no, we're not doing that. You're gonna do this or you're not going on that debate stage, right? Well, this week, she caved to pressure. Allegedly. She tells us, this is so dumb. I love this story because it's so dumb. Ronna McDaniel proudly comes out and she says, all right, folks, I did it. I've amended the loyalty pledge. I have taken your concerns into consideration. So now here is the update. All the candidates are all ready for it. And Ronna McDaniel says, so here's what you got to do. If you want to get on the debate stage in Milwaukee, you got to sign the loyalty pledge. But you don't have to do that until after you've met the other requirements now. So, you still have to do it or else you're not allowed to debate, but you can do it last instead of doing it at the beginning. That's her big change, to appease these angry Republican candidates who don't want to support a possibly convicted felon. Ronna McDaniel says, well, how about you still sign it, but you just do it later instead of having to do it right now? Like, isn't that what you want? And they're like, no, we don't want to do it at all. Like, we want a caveat in there that says we don't have to do it if our nominee is a felon. Ronna's like, yeah, best I can do is just have you sign it a little bit later after you have your, 40,000 individual donors and 200 individual donors for every single state. But this is so dumb. But this is how dumb the Republican Party is. The candidates are out there telling her, like, please add a caveat saying we don't have to support a felon. And Ronna's like, no, I'm not going to do it. We have to beat Biden, and that's the only thing that matters. Doesn't matter if we put a felon in the White House as long as we beat Biden. Because these people are blinded by their tribalism. They don't even have plans or ideas of what they want to do if any of them become president. Like, have you noticed that in any of their speeches? In any of the things that they say on Twitter? None of them have actual plans or policies. They only know that they want to beat Biden because Biden is a Democrat and Democrats are bad. But none of them have a plan. None of them have ideas. And now they're all going to be stuck with having to sign a pledge saying they'll vote for a felon if they have to, because Ronna McDaniel doesn't understand or doesn't care why they were upset in the first place, because that party is the most painfully stupid organization ever in existence in this country.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and well, here comes the awkward part at the end of the video where I ask you to like, comment, and share, and subscribe for more content from Ring of Fire. Also, you should consider becoming a member for some exclusive content and perks, including early access videos and exclusive videos. Check out the link in the description.